It could be one big game or just one big catch that tells coaches someone's ready for a breakout. It's a moment they've been ready for, and they know exactly how to push him to build on it.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. His side may already be looking towards that NFL draft after this 0-5 start. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Packers. His guys coming off the bye weeks. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And away we go from Wisconsin. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Second down now, they need 7.
Jordan Harrison. A 3-yard pickup.
It's a design boot. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Complete to Ben Simmons. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. Our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Stroud off of play action. Finding Reynolds. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
All right. 18. That's it.
Now an inside give to Walker. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Running with Walker again. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Now it's Stroud. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bengals nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Dory Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bengals send receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in second place. Tagovailoa on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Tagovailoa. He set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And 4th and 4 coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
They give up the gut to Walker. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. And stop coming from Henry To'o. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
18. What's up?
Air it out on 3rd. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it prongs. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they're hoping they can keep the time around Brock after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
10 yards. And the Bengals
First down. Here's Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Oh, and 18. What's up?
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
To the air, Stroud. Here's a screen out for Walker. Past midfield at the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he's going to work this down to the 32. Stopped by the 5th overall pick in this year's draft. That's Mason Graham.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Johnson finds the football, complete. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and goal, here's Walker. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengals and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions. Tagovailoa on 1st down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Tua now from the gun. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Logan Cook on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's complete to Johnston, outright. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Throwing to the back of the end zone. too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
This is Walker on second. That run good for 8. Now they've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man. This is Reynolds. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. The give now to Walker. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Point after. Here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're on the counter with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He takes it himself. This gets forward to around the 29. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Tagovailoa back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, puts him air under this one, right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And like most all of this season, partner, these guys have been absolutely lethal inside the red. Here in this one.
And as a team, you just love because you spend a lot of time in practice, in planning and scripting for success. You can't script it any better so far.
On the quick, right?
Walker on first down. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Oh, right. 18. Why, Tony?
To the air on 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, the defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending late. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. He's got to gain a 6 there. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
False start makes this 3rd down and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Lofts it deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. He's got it near the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10. Their own 23-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Tonight.
On the draw, it's Walker. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Stroud off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway. Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. He got out of bounds after a small gain. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
On the quick, right?
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
118. What's that?
Again, Stroud. Finding Reynolds. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the versatile Curtis Samuel. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Cardinals get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is the former USC Trojan, Marshawn Lloyd. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Cowboys improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the New England Patriots. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He connects, it's a 16-yard touchdown. The Saints get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the 2 teams on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving. Real versatile player for them on offense. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's Walker on the give. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Escapes the pocket. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
You know, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Packers 28, Bengals 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Completed left side to Samuel. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
13 yards on the play.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd.
Tagovailoa is hits. The ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage. Third quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18.
Throwing is Stroud. Completed to Reynolds. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Walker running to the right. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Oh, 18. What's that? What you got?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh,
Walker now from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Aubrey puts it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire... I hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. What's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a puncher on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Tua off the play fake. He's got him, that's Swift. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here's the backup. First throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18. What's that?
It's Walker on the option. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
On the quick, right?
Handoff running left, Walker. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the left side, and Johnston has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. Buys time, rolling right. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep running away with this. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Point after. Here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
38. Bengals 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
You've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now 2 to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Trey Benson. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Tua again.
24-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
This is Walker on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Miller. A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
From the gun, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
It's a gain of 18.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Oh, ready?
On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10 at the Bengals' 36-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Oh, ready?
There's another carry for McLaughlin. Spins out of one side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Go to McLaughlin again. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
McLaughlin. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
They're going to pass it here.
The 7-yard line.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit. It's been outstanding throughout.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Tua now from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
It's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Hunt team on the field. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Runs this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.